その結末、我が計略をもって覆す。
フェイトグランドオーダー好評配信中。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order. We just did a 3.5 hour long video, huh? Well, we're not doing that today. In fact, today we are going to grab this summon ticket and use it, but also worry about Fate Revival, Revival Fate Zero Accel Order Lap 2. That's the name. It's like a Sonic Adventure 2 battle scenario. You can look at that cover and not know what it is 5 times, especially because Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Battle are totally different games than Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Anyways, we'll get this. Saving up those friend points. Alrighty. Well, we got those friend points summon achievement done. And we got a summon ticket. Let's play Lucky Draw. And the answer is not going to be anything. Oh. Is it? Is it? It's Diarmida Dubney. Well, la-di-da. How amazing is that? Even though it's not the one I wanted. Now, I should actually maybe grab these here. Because what I can do is, for one, we do have a mash to level up now. She is stronger, and she's actually quite good. Oh, right, we can give you to get a level 2 on that. Okay, well. So yeah, we have our mash that we want to level up. Where is she? So let's start with her, giving her some of these bad boys. 63, alright. Let's see what her stats are going to be. Like, she, in general, has good stats, so this is definitely good for her. And she's free. She's free to put onto your team, so let's put those on. I'm gonna have to definitely give them. People are saying, don't worry about the rare prisms, so I won't. Thank you for giving me the advice, though. So, I will, rather put her on, make Marie Antoinette be maxed out. And hey, how lucky! 12 is really good. Even 8,000 is not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's apply some of these noble phantasms. So, let's unlock these ones and give you... Oh, I said unlock those ones. Okay, because she is limited, so... Alright. Thank you for telling me. And looking through the Rare Prism store, honestly, there's not too much on there that I really need, so it'll be Daijobu. We will give you... Oh no, you now have a maxed out Noble Phantasm, huh? Wow. Sick. Sick. That's cool. Anyone else that I need to worry about? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well. Well. Let us go and... Now I noticed the word palingenesis. It looks like I have one more. Is there someone else I can... Palingenesis? It's not MASH, right? Oh, no, it's Parvati. Right. Okay, understandable. Maybe in the future. We'll see. I do like it quite a bit. Okay. And the skills. I'll be leveling up skills later on. That's just a thing for me to do in my spare time. Anyways, the 4th Revelation Fuyuki. Let's go. Obviously, if you haven't watched Fate Zero, hey, I have a full Fate Zero commentary series, so you can go watch that along with, you know, Fate Zero on Netflix or whatever. Sorry to ask you to come this early in the morning, Tanner. It hasn't been long since what happened to Da Vinci, but we detected another singularity. I'm sure that's the Da Vinci event, which I didn't do. Woohoo! I'm sorry for being late, Doctor. I've been having trouble waking up for the past few days. Oh. Oh, you're here already, Senpai. As a master of REM sleep, I can see you are ready anytime. Waking up immediately is a special skill well, no, I pulled an all-nighter, I'm not gonna lie to you. That is not good. Chaldea time is now the benchmark in this world. Senpai, staying past 1 in the morning is bad for your body, even if you get login bonuses at 4. Actually, I get login bonuses at 10. No, 11. 11 p.m. So, Ash, I'm glad to see that you're doing great too. Well, can I start briefing now? I like how login bonuses are a canon in-universe thing. Like, it's a real thing. She just said it. This isn't a comedy event. It's canon. Sorry, Doctor. You were talking about a new singularity, right? But Doctor, aren't those coordinates the same as Singularity F? It does appear that way on Chaldea's map, but temporal axis is different. This singularity corresponds to the point 10 years earlier in time than the Singularity F you guys investigated before. I can't conclude this is a Holy Grail for certain, but an extremely similar response has been observed. Earlier, huh? But is it really possible that a Holy Grail would manifest at the same point so free? Yeah. Actually, even I can't explain that. So I thought I would bring someone who seemed capable of doing it. I see, that's why you called me here. It's Waver! Zuleng, no, Lord Elmaloy II. Indeed, I'm familiar with Fuyuki City in Japan, or so I'd like to say. But unfortunately, my knowledge is estranged from the history recorded by Laplace here in Chaldea. That's expected, now that human history has been incinerated. Many different possibilities got mixed in with Chaldea's, sorry, I forgot that that's a different one, observation results. Perhaps Chaldeus didn't exist in the history where Mr. Elmaloy II came from. Your world and our world. Not sure which one is the proper history, however. It's obvious that both worlds are centered and extremely close to each other. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been summoned. You're talking about the cluster of parallel worlds and the— He's smoking! That's bad for you, Waver. How dare you? I just realized that. Bad. You're talking about the cluster of parallel worlds and the primary branch. In other words, phenomenon permissible for revision that share the same future despite minor differences. I have no clue what you're talking about. And phenomenon designated for removal. The cluster of parallel worlds that would eventually lead to ruin like fallen leaves. Unfortunately, that kind of topic is out of my purview. It's a part of the world that, unless you're one with a heroic spirit like me, is hard to understand. Besides, it's not something Tanner must hear either. So I'm going to tell you only what I know. This is all just based on the events that occurred in my world, mind you. So, your records indicate that the first Holy Grail War took place in Fuyuki of 2004. However, as far as I know, the Holy Grail War has occurred 5 times in Fuyuki City. 5 times? That many? Woo! I see. Depending on the situation, Holy Grail War already happened 5 times already. Wait, 5 times already? A ritual of that scale was performed 5 times? How did they hide it from everybody? Don't tell me the Holy Grail War is a competitive sport in your world and people treat it like the Olympic game. Kind of. A rather amusing idea, but that's not it, Doctor. In our case, the Mage Association and the Holy Church colluded to cover everything up. Of course they did. Whew, that scared me. Please continue, Professor. The temporal axis observed this time was not 2004 where Singularity F was located, but 10 years earlier, the 4th Holy Grail War. When it comes to my world, it's not a surprise that you could detect a Holy Grail in the past at those coordinates. Possibility that a Holy Grail could exist at that era in the past. Indeed, that would be able to give birth to a new singularity. Could this be a misadjustment on Shiva's part? I mean, to observe the light of civilization in the past. I personally hope that's the case. Now that human history has been incinerated, it's impossible to observe light on a normal temporal axis. If a light is lit in Chaldeus in its current state, it can only be a singularity that's removed from the temporal axis. Am I right, Doctor? This is probably a stain that has already been disconnected from human history and will eventually contaminate it. Exactly, Professor. No matter what the singularity is, we must retrieve the Holy Grail that exists there. I suppose so. Retrieving or destroying it is the mission given. We always retrieve it. We have a mighty collection of them. However, there's a problem. The main reason why the Holy Grail War was repeated 5 times in Fuyuki was because the Holy Grail never manifested itself, not even once. Also, due to a certain accident, this ritual has been mutated to a state you can barely call it a ritual anymore. In conclusion, you mustn't retrieve this holy grail. It's a holy grail that must not manifest. It's just a poison. Well, it tempted the participant as a wish-granting device. In truth, it was merely a device of mass destruction created for the purpose to eliminating the world. You are really knowledgeable. Of course, I did my research. Besides, it's my responsibility as a participant. I just want to reassure myself. I put in a considerable amount of effort to dismantle Fuyuki's Holy Grail. When it comes to the circumstances surrounding this land, I've left no stone unturned. How dependable from the way you sound. I guess I don't have to ask you to help us, right? Doctor, you sure are a bad guy. You called me here because you wanted me to help, no? I will join this investigation. I believe I'm the best observer, don't you think? You say that, but you really want to go, right? I won't deny that. The Fourth Holy Grail War is a fateful event to me in no small way. And it's about to begin right now. I'd be lying if I said I had no interest. Then it's settled. Get ready for race shift now. The target coordinates are Fuyuki City, Japan, 1994. Looks like it's going to be different this time around too, so watch out! You just see Lord El Malloy going, yes, I can get another Sega Saturn! Yeah! You mean what? Woohoo! I can't believe I didn't even recognize him when I first started, but then again, how would I? I wouldn't know. Wow. After all those amazing event cards, we get nothing there? Alright, wow, okay. Okay, so here we have a rather meaty map of Fuyuki. I'm sorry, I just saw completed missions 0 out of 100. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, what? I'm kind of worried. Yeah, this is Fuyuki. So we got... Is that the Eins? No, that's Rito Temple. So then the Einsburn Mansion would be down here. And Shiro's house would be around here. Okay, well. Neat. I like this. Well, let's, the man who knows Fuyuki. Oh my god, level 10, huh? Oh, this is... Well, we're gonna grab you for sure. Let's make an event team for this then. Let's just go put it into... Do I have my event team in the middle? I do, okay. So let's go... event bonus. So my best ones for the event bonus will be you. I mean, your level... Okay, you for sure. Oh wow, I need to level some of you guys up, huh? You're not the strongest. Okay, well. You suck, but you know what? Come on up, you'll be helpful here. And you know what? We can also give you then... Oh. This gives... Oh, we got a lot. Oh, we got a lot of these already. Holy crap. Is this also one? Increased Noble Phantasm gauge by 4%. Quick. Wow. Wow, we're already kind of ready to go, huh? That's surprising. I guess it's because those event ones were just added in, huh? Well, let's move this up so you can at least get... Wow, you kind of suck though, bud. Wow, you're kind of terrible. That's fine. It's only level 10. Well, we're gonna get to use some different servants for sure. And we'll be here dressed, you know, just a little bit like Waver, a bit. Be nice if I had the Homerahara uniform one, but that is... I don't even know if that's available through this shop or anything, because I saw that is one you can get. Yeah, every other, you know, event has this amazing intro, and so sister just like, yeah, that's it. So this is Fuyuki before it was in flames. Oh, this is really cool, actually. Woohoo! So for me, though, it's the fact that we're back to Fuyuki in a visual novel that makes me kind of pog off. It looks peaceful. Yeah, seeing how vibrant this city is, somehow I feel very relieved. Also, you changed your outfit. But to think in 10 years catastrophe would visit a quiet town like this. Shouldn't be too sentimental. We exist in a world where everything's been incinerated, not just this town. You're right, but... My apologies. I could have worded it better. Yes, normal life is hard to come by, but don't get obsessed over it. Fearing the inevitable tragedy like the catastrophe of war would only slow you down. Because we fight as we are confronted with the destruction of mankind's past and future. What I meant was, we should keep that in mind and prepare ourselves for any situation. Take this instance, for example. You probably think there wouldn't be any threat in a peaceful residential district at a time when everybody's asleep, correct? That's right, to be honest, I find it hard to believe this place was a site for a Holy Grail war. That perception is too naive. In a fight between mages, first you must question everything you see, for example. Okay. Kimendunjia, 8 Gates Golden Locks Formation. Oh, hey. Buffoon? Assassin servant? Was that presence concealment? But even so, that was way too concealed. Damn you, how is that possible? Are you asking how it's possible for me to see through your presence concealment? Well, I couldn't. However, I do know from my investigation that the assassin in the Fourth Holy Grail War could split into multiple entities and monitor the entirety of Fuyuki. I knew we'd get caught in your surveillance network seeing how flashy ray shifts can be. It's only natural for you to come scouting. Now that you're in the my Stone Sentinel maze, there's no point in using your presence concealment. Now, Tanner, it's time to put up a fight. Explain everything later. Okay. This is gonna be fun. I like this. It is nice to just be back in Fuyuki, because of course, for me, most of Fate is based on Fuyuki, you know? Oh, we even got some music, and look at this. This looks like the intersection that Shiro got his butt beaten by Hercules. Well, at least we'll get, you know, a decent amount of, I guess, the seals that we need through this. I mean, not that this guy's very difficult. He's literally level 7. Zaid the Based, he's not, you know. Well, we got one. Mission 1, investigate the... Oh, wow, there's a lot, I guess. We got... Wow. Wow. It's gonna make grinding real easy with all those Self-Gia scrolls I have, huh? Enemy servant eliminated. The battle is over. Wow, that was pretty weak for a servant. That was just one of many assassins. As you've seen, that assassin has the ability to split and manifest multiple bodies. That's why the fight is not over yet. We must prepare for the next encounter. You mean a single heroic spirit that has the ability to manifest as a group? Not only is it a fearsome ability to use in espionage, unless one is an anti-army noble phantasm, it means that assassin can overwhelm any opponent with sheer numbers alone. Now that I've mastered Kimen Dunjai, they'll just end up as my prey. They'd have to keep the entire Fuyuki area under surveillance for the time being. That said, they can't exactly ignore us either. Assassin will most likely keep sending people to attack us. As a result, they have broken the golden rule of military strategy by continuously investing their combat personnel without reserve. How very sad indeed. Well, oh hey, we'll have to fight them off one after another, but they shouldn't pose too much threat. I think my throat is still recovering from the 4-hour-long Fate part I recorded. I keep saying 4 hours, but it was like 3.5. Just take them out the minute you lay eyes on them. Now then, it's no time to waste. Onward, I say, onward. Ooh. But... Are you going to give us an explanation now? Apologies, but they'll have to wait. I'm not trying to be pompous, it's just we're in a race against time. Oh, don't make that face. I'll explain as many things as I can on our way, starting with the most vital matters. Woo! So will he run into himself? I think he may. We'll have to see. Hey, got another one of those. Sure. That's good for the grinding, for sure. Ooh, hey.
よろしい。それでは
Okay, so check missions. Include certain servants to increase the seal drops. Equip this event limited CE, which I don't have seals per drop. Increase get missions. Tapped complete. Okay. So this is different because it's like you have completing missions and quests unlock new ones. Defeat. Oh, missions are. Okay, I see. They're different types of missions. They're not just. Okay. Okay. I see. Oh.
いかがかな。私がこの聖杯戦争に備えて用意したリソースは。まあ、ちょっと用意しすぎたかもだし。
Huh.
羨ましければ少し。
Didn't think I'd see you, but I guess, yeah, that makes sense too. Sorcery or fragment unlocks limited quest. Oh, interesting. So those you need for quests. Oh, these all, okay, so those things unlock quests, okay? So, interesting. Those re-unlock quests. So we got some foos, we got some of those, spirit roots. Yes, I need those. Oh my god, yes, good. Is there... Oh, good. I'll be able to get a lot of the... Oh, thank god. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is real good. Oh, this is Kino. Yeah. The only problem is, of course, the fact that I, you know, grinding versus playing, so this just does a... We can go back here and beat this one again for that. I'll do that after. Interestingly, so far this is matching up to Hollow Ataraxia quite a bit. Unlocks after completing mission 18. Oh, so am I gonna have to kind of do this then as... Okay, well, we're back here, I guess. You have +6 for yours, sure. Interesting. So this is gonna be weird to play. Right? Because it's like... Is it going between... It's going between grinding and story? Okay. In that case... well, I'll do this one on camera, then we'll see what happens, because there's nowhere else for me to go right now. So... Zaid the base! I love you, Zaid. Zaid, you're so Kino. But there's two of you, which is kind of confusing. I guess it's Zaid and his brother Zaid. Alright. Through that. Wow, we're gonna get like a bunch of tokens from this, huh? Let's see how much you can do. My man. Cool, as he says. Okay, well. You certainly did something. We'll just finish this off. Okay, well. The other guy didn't even drop any. Come on. Oh, I need to keep... Oh, this is gonna be grindy. I see. Well, alright. This is gonna include... This is gonna kind of be like the other event. So I guess I'll just keep grinding away till I get the next event there. But we got some crest worms. I'll need to use those for something eventually. That'll come later. Unlock with... Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, well... Because I can't go here, so... Okay! We'll just have to keep sort of cutting this up. Okay, so we beat that, which made us unlock... this. Okay, and we got... Ooh, Void's Dust too, which is quite nice. Bridge Battle 2, we've unlocked, I guess, right here. Okay. Right off to the Fuyuki Bridge. Ooh, there's their boy just giving us a lot of stuff, huh? Anyways, Bridge Battle Rank D, huh? Check this out, and let's grab you. And also, I guess, honestly, we can flip this off for this. We'll do this, so... I mean, it only... Would it be better for me to flip you instead to another caster? Because in that case, would you get... It's only +1, which sucks. So instead we'll... Well, +1 is still better here, so... Oh, this is complicated. Because this will give me +4, but of course, if it's... So you do want to make it be the right class, right? Oh. I see, because then you get +2. Interesting. Well, if we give that to you, then it's +2. So you do want to use it with... So basically, you just want to use the right... I don't even need my event team. I just need to go to my Kill Assassin team and switch... Well, no, because... Nah, it's okay. I'll just make... I'll worry about party lineups more later, but for now, because we're just mostly fighting assassins, we'll just pop all these guys on, because there's nothing else that we're fighting right now for the actual stuff, so let's go. Medea should get some bonuses, but that's fine. And then honestly, we'll move you up. Okay. Well, I see. That's the better way. People were saying that this event shouldn't take me too long, but I don't know. Also, is it just... Is there no story? Is there no story for this one? I guess not. I mean, Zaid, my man, we're gonna kill more than 100 of you by the end of this, I'm sure. This battlefield is sick, though. Look at all these great, like, cool battle environments that are only used in this event, which is kind of sad. Oh, the OST here is great. I sure hope I don't get hit with the copyright for it, though, because that'd be very embarrassing. I mean, I didn't do the Apocrypha event, so I didn't have to worry about that. All it is copyright, the claims. It's not copyright strikes, at least. Also, wow, Zaid, you have so many of you are Zaid, huh? Alright. So, got that one. Defeat that many Hassans. 69. Oh my god. Well, I think maybe the fact that I have so many grinding things all ready to go, that might make it go quicker. We'll have to see if that's the case. More crestworms. When it said next, I assumed it would be for the story, but I guess not. We got that one. Hey, and a Saint Quartz. That's awesome. After claiming awards, a new quest has appeared. Completing certain... Okay. I thought that we knew that already. Act 2. Okay, so it'll clearly say Act, okay? Alright. It'll clearly say Act when it's an important one. Got it. Well, we have to put you on our team. And then in this case, let's switch us out for... Well, for one, let's go with, like... Let's be... Oh, we can't do identical servant. Darn it. In that case, let's go with... my team of archers. Doesn't really matter who, honestly. Bring them all in. Robin Hood. Robin into Hood. Alright. So the Act ones are going to be the ones with the story. Understandable. So whenever we see one with Act, I will probably be here to record it. But otherwise, I'll just keep grinding. Hey, I know this area. Be honest, the Holy Grail War in Fuyuki is basically a scam. The whole Battle Royale for the chance to grant your wish format is just an outright lie to lure in participants. A lie? That's terrible. Tricking someone by telling them their wishes will be granted, that's criminal. It absolutely is. If these Holy Grail Wars were a widespread thing in a different world, I bet there'd be a lot of lawsuits being filed over them. That being said, in this world, that is in my world, that didn't happen. That's because the Holy Grail Wars only took place here. It was an insidious trap. One that, with the defeat of each participating servant, means an unprecedented disaster draws closer. When the required number of summoned servants have been sacrificed, all of the evils in the world, Manui will activate. Wow, that's a buck wild spelling of it, my man. That's a pretty dangerous sounding name. You don't need to know everything. Just consider it something like a bomb that could destroy the world. It has more than enough power to wipe out the entirety of human history up to that point. Singularity F, the first foundation you all have restored. I see that as the likely state of Fuyuki after the conclusion of the 5th Holy Grail War. First point to fall as the world crumbled, all because of a ritual that never should have been carried out was indeed complete. That's kind of what I got from burning Fuyuki, is like, this is the downfall timeline. Why would someone set a trap like that? Who would do that? This ritual started off with a very different purpose and became what it is through a ridiculous man-made disaster. That disaster is a past event even in this timeline. At any rate, the problem is that the paradox Sheba detected in this era is like a Holy Grail. See, if the Holy Grail is already here... Yes, if the Holy Grail is already manifested, this city should be in flames right now, but at a glance that's not really the case. So the Holy Grail detected by Chaldea is likely something different from Fuyuki's Greater Grail, corrupted by Andra Mainu. If I recall, this 4th Holy Grail War is still in its early stages now. Tonight is when everything moves into motion. We can use that. I see, so that's why you've been conscious of the time today. That's right. Right now it's critical that we stay ahead of events. This harbor district will be the key. Oh, there's a lot gonna happen here, sir. Seems like we have to end our chit-chat before I get to explain that. The events have caught up to us. Here she is. You there. May I ask who you are? It seems you are also participants in the Holy Grail War, seeing how you have servants with you. Ah, she's so good in the dress! Sorry. Iris feels something is strange. I no longer detect the presence of Lancer, who invited us here. Is that Saber? Is this another Heroine X incident? Is that Saber? We'll go with that. She appears to be, but that's not her. I mean, she's contracted with another master already. That is one of the 7 heroic spirits summoned into the 4th Holy Grail War. Class Saber. Altoria Pendragon. And she's gonna be like, how do you know? Oh god! That being the case, sorry, but we'll be your opponent now instead of Lancer. Iris Veal von Einsburn. What? You, how do you know my true name? This is no ordinary opponent. Be careful, Saber. Why don't you battle in your suit? Okay, Tanner, time for round 2. This opponent is quite powerful. She's on an entirely different level from Assassin. I realize I'm shoving you into a rather difficult fight, but unfortunately, I need to put one more restriction on you. Sorry, but don't defeat Saber here. Only push far enough to make her retreat. How do you propose we do that? I already told you we're pressed for our time. I'll explain everything later. Now go and do your best. Wait, if it's the class you're strong against, would that mean if we use Berserkers, we get all their tokens? Probably not, but we'll see. Oh, with the sword there, that's rad. Oh, that looks good. Well, you don't have, you're level 8 and not with much HP, so can we charm? Oh, that's ironic. She's like Kid Gil kind of cute though. God, after Camelot, this is so whack how nothing this is. God, you were so much more trouble when you became a MILF Saber. And he's like, I told you to not go ham! Sorry. What? No tokens? That sucks. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna be fun for being completely in the know. The enemy Saber is withdrawn from battle. We don't need to go after her? Leave her be. The next one is who we should go after. The next one? I've been keeping the servant who was supposed to fight Saber in my key men Dunjai formation, but it's about time. Who are you? What's that strange stone maze you're doing? What happened to Saber? Phoo! Something really came out. Calm yourself, First Spear of the Knights of Fianna. We're not Archibald's enemies. What? You know my true name? We seem to be faced with a formidable opponent. But how did you know that I was Lancer's master? Where's that voice coming from? Shielding himself with magecraft, the servant's master is hiding somewhere close by. Lord Caneth, we have hastened to join your side and stand in support of you. We're joining with him? For certain regions, I cannot divulge my name. What's that? So let me give the name of Lady Rains as my guarantor for the time being. Rains, my niece. I demand to know what is going on here. I would not hesitate to provide an explanation at the present time. I would beg your forbearance until tomorrow. However, allow me to say just one thing in advance. I can tell you the current location of Castor. Castor? How do you know that? Tomorrow at noon, I'll prove the truth of my words. Show you anew what value lies in listening to our story. Then we'll pay a visit to your penthouse suite in Fuyuki New Tower at 10 p.m. tomorrow night. So for tonight, will you allow us to go? Oh, so you even know my address, do you? Very well. I don't dislike a smart man like yourself. All the more if you're a mage with a sense of gratitude, with that faint trace of a working-class accent in your English. What a shame. But very well, I shall accept your proposal. Were they speaking in English this whole time with each other? Having observed how you handled Saber earlier, we will depart here in peace. I will neither flee nor hide myself. I look forward to hearing just what it is you're planning. That's Lancer's master? Are you certain about this, master? Patience, Lancer. Yes, they are clearly a suspicious bunch, but when you know so little about what you face, it's best to wait and observe. Best to be cautious when starting a fight, got it? Understood. We'll be taking our leave. Come on, let's get going, Tanner. This is kind of cool. Just knowing everything that goes on, you know? Now then, we can finally take a moment to talk properly. How far did I get in my explanation earlier? He said that once the war ends, the world will be destroyed. Yes, that's right. Defeated servants are absorbed into the greater grail of Fuyuki as sacrifices to bring it to completion. But what happens then is not the granting of a wish, but the release of Angramanyu. From the start, this war was never meant to have a winner. What a cruel tale. After investing so much of yourself and even murdering fellow mages, your reward is the opposite of what you would wish for. That's truly cruel. Certainly is. I imagine if I'd been the winner of the Fifth Holy Grail War, I would have turned evil from despair. Forgive me. I think I'm the one who's always saying sentimentality is pointless. In my experience, the Greater Grail activates in a limited capacity after the defeat of the Fifth Servant. However, it also means if we can convince at least 3 servants to withdraw from the battlefield intact, the ritual will end up eternally in limbo, the Holy Grail will remain incomplete, and we can simply secure its vessel, right? Phoo! Understood. So this time we won't be fighting to defeat the other servants, but to protect them in a sense. It would be best if we could resolve all this amicably. Right, but we can't assume everyone will agree peacefully. So we want the war to end in a stalemate, we need to first seek out and destroy the servants with whom such an agreement is impossible. So that would be Gilgamesh, and Gilles de Rais, and who else? Oh, Berserker, Lancelot, probably. Just when I thought you were a gentleman. I'm aware of my own savagery. Let me say right now that I started off as a cowardly, subservient boy. The war strategist I housed in my body gets so worked up I couldn't help but change. Well, he is the Zhu Lang. I'm gonna learn about how that happened once I'm sure I get to the El Malloy case files, which I'm looking at every single day, searching up on my anime DVD buying site to wait till I get the actual, can buy the Blu-ray of it, but so far it's not. Truly, strategists in ancient China can get even more violent and ruthless than military generals. Now back to our conversation. Of the participants in this Holy Grail War, there are 2 servants we couldn't even try to spare. Caster, and Archer. Without a shred of doubt, I could say those two would be incapable of reaching an understanding with us. So it would be best to get them out of the way before they start engaging other servants. That brings us to Assassin. Their master is colluding with the one in possession of Archer. As we plan to fight Archer, we'll inevitably have to fight Assassin too, though they've already marked us as opponents anyway. The one we fought right after we race shifted here. Next we have Berserker. Since his madness prevents us from reasoning him with directly, everything depends on his master. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. The key will be whether we can convince the master while he's still able to keep full control over Berserker without having to use command spells. That said, there's always the possibility Berserker could go on a rampage himself, independent of his master's will. One vital thing I learned after the Fourth War ended is that the one who summoned Berserker was in an extremely unstable state, both physically and mentally. But I never did get to meet him myself. Well then, shall we put dealing with Berserker on hold for now? I can't help but feel it's risky, yes. Therefore, by process of elimination, we can conclude that our best chances for success lie with Saber, Lancer, and Rider. Yes, that's why you prevented that clash on the docks between Saber and Lancer. That only leads Rider's faction. Do you think they'd be likely to... Yes! Fu? Why are you falling quiet all of a sudden? That's like the one we at least have a word about. Yes, it all depends on how well I can get them to accept what I'll say to them. Well, I guess, though, remember, at this point, they're not exactly buddy-buddy just yet. It takes till the end for them to get actually buddy-buddy-buddy-buddy. Okay. So... let's see, how do I get the next one? And I got a summon ticket, nice. Oh, I can, interesting, okay, so you can go that way. Okay, Seals of Rider, that's fine, I don't really need to worry about that. Got that one. Bladed Wing, oh, well that makes sense, you'd fight him here. Clear Quest C, Quest Fiend Infested Harbor, rank C. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys once I get the next story thing. Alright, it only took one battle and I got 50 Seals of Riders, so... How many do I have? It seems like I got a lot. I got 71 from a single battle, that's hilarious. Well, we will proceed to the next stage in a second. So, one thing I learned, which is kind of cool, is that if you actually use, I need to grind up for those, but if you use, an extra class servant, you get regardless whichever one you're using. So honestly, full team of extra classes, I mean, aside from the ones that give bonuses like these, just by, so like, you know, if I want to focus on one, I can, because they give +5, but otherwise getting +2 for each of them, that works out just fine, which is pretty cool. So these three here, they'll always get some, like, that's awesome. So let's see here. So we got, well, if it's, yeah, if it's caster, we need riders. So let's flip you over to rider. You're there. Now there's no other bonus guys, so we'll just flip it over to a generic or we could also get Berserker, actually. So let's go with, do we have a Berserker from them? Sadly, does not seem like Lancelot counts for this, even though it is the same guy. So we'll just put you on there. Or, and if it doesn't count, we'll just put you so that you get 2 for each of them, right? Right? And it sucks we have to use you because then you take up a slot, but hey, that's fine, I guess. Okay. Let's actually move you up because, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Would it be better give this to you? That's still +5. Okay. Let's go. Act 3, Second Owner. Well, Mash, how's the summoning circle coming along? Not so well. It's not working? The Leyline is here, but it's guarded by another spell, so I can't access it. Woo! I guess it's difficult to set up on a land controlled by a proper mage. What do you mean? I mean, I know what I mean, but... all of the Leylines in this area are under the control of a certain mage clan. I thought there would be a weakness I could exploit, but I was too naive. Her father is truly a skilled mage. With how I am now, I can tell the structure of this spell is very solid. What should we do? At this rate, we won't be able to get supplies from Caldia. Got no choice but to destroy the keystones the mage placed and take the ley lines for ourselves. Should be fairly well defended, but we'll have to break through. I like to avoid unnecessary combat. Can't fight on an empty stomach. Nothing for it. I mean, destroy the barrier keystones? If you do that, won't the mage, the second owner, get mad? Of course, but the family that owns this land, the Tosakas, are also the mages that summoned Archer. In other words, they are our enemies to begin with. I see, but the keystone to the ley line should be carefully hidden, right? Don't worry, I know where they already are. How did you find out? The next heir to the Tosaka clan is a student of mine. Oh! In the end, I dismantled the Greater Grail here with her help. Oh! She went to London, of course. When that happens, I learned the structure of the ley lines in this area. Wait a second, you're going to wreck your future student's estate? This future happens in a different timeline. I have no duty or responsibility to the Tosakas in this era. The Tosaka family is one of the clans responsible for the Fuyuki Holy Grail War. If they lose their ley line and become impoverished, it's their own fault. I'm sure the future Tosaka will understand. I don't know about the impoverished part. Someday we might end up paying for this big time. Let's start with the nearest point. After we destroy several of the keystones, we could try setting up the circle again. Is this okay? Something like this always comes back to haunt you. Ooh. It's kind of cool that, I don't know, like, because Fate's a pretty widespread franchise. Like, honestly, have we even seen the name Tosaka appear in this game once? Like, no, because it's bigger than, you know, the Fuyuki stuff, but at the same time, you can't forget about it, so, you know, just, I think it's neat that we're wrapping back around to it. Alright, done that. Done that. Give me those tokens. Next up, we got more books. Wonder what the Berserker will be. Let's see here. Oh, nearly there. Okay. And let's get ridiculous amounts of sea stars with you. Okay. I'll take 28 of them. It's a ruby golem. Alright. Because if you remember, this came before Camelot, so we only have to, we only have the stuff that was of that era in this to actually be able to fight, We won't be getting the crazy enemy variety of some of the later missions, because of course, it wasn't in the game yet, right? It's understandable. The first time using kind of Dante's here. He's decently powerful altogether. I hear the best way to get him to be used is with the Scotty. Alright, new mission unlocked. New mission there. Ooh. That's the hunky chunk of him, huh? I'll take it. In general, the grinding here is kind of nice with all the stuff I already have for it, It's like I don't have to work from scratch. And we got a treasure chalice. Next one will be there. So for that, we need to clear mission 26. We can't claim any right now. So mission 26 is... Oh, cool. It doesn't even tell us what they are. Oh, cool. Okay, 20. Oh, yeah, it's in the top corner. 26 is defeat 20 book-type enemies. Alright, let's do that. Alright, so we got this one done, which unlocks the next act. And hey, some proofs of heroes are also quite nice to have. Next thing we're going to need to do is... Oh, okay. Oh, that's just the next level of that one. That's not saying we need to do that one. Alright, Those who lurk in the dark. Well, before we go,
フィールドワークもと
let's see here, because I did get one of the...
いかがかな。私がこ
Let's
の
see
聖杯
here.
戦争に備えて用意したリソース。
Because I got one of these, unlocks limited
ち
quest.
ょっと用意しすぎた
How
か
do
も
I...
だし
Oh, I probably have to
羨ましければ
use
少
it
し
to get...
譲る
Okay.
相応の対価で
Understandable. Anyways, which ones do I need? I need Rider, Caster. Actually, not too far from getting the ones with the Rider or the Caster in there, because we got... Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. Let's move on then. Those who lurk in the dark. And, well, we have to have you. Now we need a Lancer, huh? So let's go and change you out. Grab a Diarmid, even if I'm not gonna use him. And that's really it, right? So otherwise, these all give me the same amount, roughly. I mean... Sure. Alright. Sounds good. I will bring you up. You get a little bit of damage. I mean, whatever. 16, that's about the level that we have to be at for this. Okay. Okay, let's go. It's so wild going back to these easy missions. I know that there's gonna be... It ramps up, but... Oh, is this the alley from where, Rin went on her big adventure? Wait up. I'm picking up traces of magical energy nearby. They're not human and they're headed straight for you. I can see them too. What are those monsters? They look like something, that I want nothing to do with. The fragments of the sea monsters summoned by Caster. Yeah, gross tentacles. Ooh. The caster who participated in this Holy Grail War has completely lost his sanity. He doesn't have any strategy or plan, he just keeps summoning familiars to devour innocent civilians. Let's get them. It won't hurt us if we leave them alone, but... even in dark back alley like this, if innocent people come back here, there'll be a disaster. Let's take the time to get rid of them. Okay. Gotta get rid of the gross caster creatures. Which are, again... why Saber hates octopus. I still can't believe that that scene was written first and they went back and found a way to make her hate octopus. It makes so much sense. Oh my god, you're so weak. How are you so weak? Buddy. How are you so weak? Like, just squished it. Definitely level up some of these, servants here that give us some points, but that's alright. Take one out. Let's see. Can you do that? Are you strong enough, my level 16 Diarmid? Oh yeah. You got that. Okay. And... let's do this. Done. It's nice having a just level 95 star rip and tear sort of character. It's good. It's good. Moon Cancer just destroys whatever comes in front of her, you know? We'll do this. Oh, so close. Alright. A lot of... it seems like all these guys are dropping the things, which will be good for the archer tokens. Alright, so let's go... like this. So close, once again. Very nice. I'm gonna get some hearty bonuses, methinks. Alright, let's see. Can you do a full? Let's see how much you got, dude. No way. You can do about 7,000 at your current level. And that should do it. Okay. Donezo. 30 C types. I wonder if that's the one I'm gonna need to... Ooh, that's a lot of them, huh? It's a good amount. Got 500 seals completed. Nice. I like this mission structure. It just keeps giving you stuff. Makes you feel good. It's that dopamine of like, you're doing it, you're doing it. We got an assassin mask. Okay.
よ
See
く
here.
来た
So we
な
got,
レポートの提出か
it says mission 50 we need completed. That one
私は
is
今オンラインマッチで手が離せない
just more C rank quests. Alright, sounds good. Didn't we do the one? Yeah, we got this one. Another treasure
それ
chalice.
では新しい課題だ
Fire 1,000 seals for that's a lot of QP. Sounds good. How are we doing here?
よく来たな同盟者
Okay, we're still working. Okay, well, let's continue this in a second. Alright, I've completed a number of quests, as you can see, 15. And I've got a lot of tokens and all that stuff. So hi, let's continue. We got some seeds, we can move on.
それでは次の段階に
Yes,
進む
let us do that. I actually got 2 of his rightful place ones. So hey, that's good. And for now, well, I guess we're moving on to the meeting of El Malloy. And we have casters as well as a berserker. So for caster, let's switch you off for I always forget. It's Rider. Okay, good. My Rider is probably one of my only decent ones of this bunch. And then everyone else, it's like, yeah, just put them in like this. And if I just stick with this team, I pretty much get it so that everyone gets at least 2. So it works out real good. Like, it's actually going pretty good so far. So, and it seems like this one gives 2 for every... Except for, I'm sure, the one that we're fighting right now, which is going to be... Okay, because that would be caster, right? Caster would be, yeah, +5. Okay. Let's go! Well, the meeting of El Malloy. Is there just a battle to start off with? Okay. So yeah, I did a bit of grinding between the parts just because it was like the evening and I was really tired and I'm like, I don't want to record with my voice, so let's just work through some of these events, get some of the stuff, and yeah. Got some spell books here. Nothing I'm really worried about. I can beat these level 8 spell books. Pshaw. Though I'm sure as this event goes on it will get harder because that is what it is. Also, hey, they're all dropping it. That's something that is not the case in these events. In these events, I'm lucky if I get a single drop. Yeah, that's wild. Because it's like, you do these, and you're like, you'll get through the whole event, you're like, oh, cool, only 1 dropped it at the end. How awesome. How lovely. How quaint. Got that. Are you gonna get to 100? No, that's okay. And to finish it off, we have the Ruby Golem. Which is, again, good because I need those. I need them crystals. So let's actually give this to you. And then give this to you. And, you know, you can defend up. Why not? And we're gonna go like this. This will probably win. I don't know if I showed off young Alexander's Noble Phantasm. It's just jump with lightning, which is a little bland. Wow. I'm gonna get a crap ton of these because each of those will give me a number. Yeah, like look, because plus 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10. Nice. So where's El Malloy? Caneth. That's another Leyline point secured. It's going well, isn't it, Master? Woohoo! Yeah, it's about time. Let's finish up here and head to negotiate with Lancer's Master. Weird, because I thought he was kind of irredeemably evil, but I guess in this case it's like, well, you're irredeemably evil, but at least you can be talked to, unlike, you know, some of the other people. Is this really going to work? He seems like a very cold person. Yeah, he's definitely a cold-blooded. He's going bald, so leave it to me. Tanner, I'd like you to let me handle all negotiations with Lord Caneth. I'll keep a telepathic channel open so we can communicate in secret, but keep your mouth shut at all times, got it? I'll let you handle it, sir. Oh, he doesn't like it. Yeah, it's this room. His servant seems ready to fight at any moment. Air's heavy. How is El Malloy gonna get through this, I wonder? I spoke to Archisort last night. You were lying to me when you said you were acting on Rain's behalf. But you agreed to meet with us anyway, which means... There's something else I want to ask you about, your statements about Castor last night. Why were you able to know the Hurley Church's actions in advance? Because for me it happened long ago in the past. Oh, you're just telling them you're a time traveler. That's an interesting choice. What? The morning after the servant battle at the wharf, the Overseer speaks to all participants and offers a special award for the first to kill Castor. That's not all I know. You originally intended to summon Iskandar for the fight. You even had the catalyst for it. However, it was stolen by a student at the clock tower, Waver Velvet. And you were forced to summon Diarmo de Dubney instead. How did you... And it's not you that's providing the magical energy for the servant. It's your fiancée, Sola Ui Nuade Rey Sophie... Wow! Holy crap, is that actually her name? What in tarnation? That's 3! Count 'em, 3 dashes in the name. Also Nuada, huh? You have her in another room to keep her safe. It's good to be careful. Oh, speaking of Lady Sola Ui, there was a love letter draft left in your study. I believe it began to my beautiful beloved, your eyes glisten like the morning dew. Shut up, shut up! Enough, who are you? I wasn't lying when I said I was acting on behalf of Lady Rains. But I will only officially receive that duty 4 years from now. And thus, everything I told you is part of my memories of the past. You're taking this seriously. I suppose I should have expected that from the leader of the Archibald family. A traveler through time, I've heard that some are working very hard at that research. I thought it was stupid nonsense that would never come true. Even so, I need a more believable explanation. He said some very personal stuff. What you're saying is similar to true magic. Of course, there must be quite the backstory involved. I'll give you an overview. Let me begin. Is he just telling the truth? Like, humanity's gonna be incinerated, this is an alternate timeline, this is what's happening, because if so, oh my god. I'm so happy that something actually just does the just talk, you know? Because so often in media, they don't. So this is good. Well, you give extra archer tokens, so why would I not use you? So in this case, let's switch you off with, well, I have you. You're not very strong, but you're better than that. And everyone else gives 2+ archer tokens. Okay. We immediately got Act 6, which is quite nice. I hope it's just gonna be like straight up telling him 100% the truth. I see. Observing the past. Yes! And environmental model and the ratio of technology that implemented the heroic spirit summoning system. I love that this is a time travel universe where there's no repercussions for revealing the future. Just tell him. And all this is made possible by the use of the Spiritron calculation engine. Spiritron calculation engine. I'd heard rumors that the Atlas Institute was working on such a thing, but hey, cool. Foreshadowing to Camelot. Remember, this came up before. Yes, all these great achievements in Magecraft are accomplished by the Archibald family. That's not 100% true. You there, don't let it show on your face. Remember Poker Face, Senpai. Foo foo foo. That was a Lady Gaga joke. For me, not the game. So in the future, the Archibald family achieves all this. Of course, this is only possible due to your astonishing leadership. Your later exploits at the clock tower. Oh no. Bring together a number of different academic factors to make this huge project, Caldia, a reality. Director Olga Marie heard this somehow. Who knows what she'd say? I don't even want to imagine it. I have no connection to the Atlas Institute. I dislike that group of eccentrics. I would never work with those pessimists, or so I thought, but... I see. Well, it's not impossible, is it? Oh god, he bought it. What? It's the Lord of the Clock Tower and... Well, I was just thinking that the evocation department and mineralogy department weren't enough for me to get the upper hand in the academic world. I was thinking perhaps it was time to find some new research, yes. I'm surprised I had such skills in that direction, though. I guess even in my old age I can still pull off some new tricks, huh? He's not the kind of person I thought he was. He's not, right? Amazing. Yes, I always believed in you. Right now, you may be struggling, but in the future, you'll achieve great things! Of course, it's not only your technological achievements, but the financial backing provided by the Sophia Ree clan. Vast amount of funds required for Caldia was only available due to the loving relationship you have with your future wife. Oh no! Ah, shucks. Shucks? I've dedicated my whole life to magecraft, so I don't know if I could be a family man. At least I didn't until now, I see! So the reason Lord Elmaloy wanted to get the Lancer faction on his side first was that they were the easiest to trick, maybe. Ooh, with a dash, of course. And so we've come to make your future glory all the more certain, Lord Archibald. Time travel brings with it certain restrictions on what you can do in the past. We can't offer you too much aid, but when it comes to information... Yes, with your intervention, I'll have the advantage over the enemy at all stages in the process. The first thing you must do is eliminate Caster. The other masters don't know where he is. You can launch an attack first. The additional command spells the Overseer promised will be yours. Wonderful. So I'll get a 4th command spell before I've even used one? This battle's as good as won. I did not see this going this way. Secret Tunnel! I joined this battle mostly on a whim, but if my future descendants are intervening, perhaps there's more meaning to this than I thought. Please just keep in mind that such possibility cannot be ignored. We can only speak to events that have already been decided when it comes to our intervention. We must remain silent about anything that has not been observed by anyone in this temporal axis. Otherwise, the ripples caused by the change of history will grow too great and may activate the counterforce. A very intervention has caused the future to change and lose its certainty. What happens now is unknown to us as well. These secret spells enter the realm of true magics, and so they aren't very easy to use, huh? I guess it all depends on how you use them. We're almost at Caster's workshop. This is where it gets rough. I've already passed the boundary, it seems. Something's coming. Caster's pet familiars. He is a powerful noble phantasm, but is weak as a mage. However, in large numbers, these things pose a threat. If it's giving such power to scum who can't even keep their magecraft secret, I guess I'll need to personally secure this Fuyuki grail. Go, Lancer, destroy all who would stand in my way. As you wish. Senpai, we're being left out of this for some reason, but we have to fight too. Let's help them. Foo-foo! Oh, this is fun. This event should literally just be called Waver the Older's 4D Chess, because honestly, this is so good. Oh, I'm smiling. Anyways, let's get rid of these duders. They're not going to be much of a problem, I bet. Alright. Look at these little baby damage. You can't beat me. I completed friggin' Camelot. Oh, nice overkill. And also they're given lots of tokens. Very, very good. Alright, so now we got, more of them. Don't exactly know why they're archers. But sure, okay. There's been weirder archers, I guess. Okay. A little strangle. Just a little strangle, you know. A little something. Alright. I'll kill the first. And then And yes, good, good, good. Moving on, we now have, are we gonna have a bigger one? We do, a Sea Fiend. Let's go. You know what? You have Evade. Oh, none of them can be seduced by the love spot. Makes sense, all things considered, but bit of a shame. Would have loved to see one of them see his love spot and just go, wow, that's pretty cute. Alright. Yeah, that damage cut is remarkably good. Alright. Got that. Smack a smack. Alright, is Diarmid's only on one opponent? Let's see, or is it on both? Single enemy, okay, so let's go. Kill you, move on, let's see. I mean, in this war, it's kind of stupid to be just going out here and, you know, using your Noble Phantasm, but because in most Fate media, you don't spam Noble Phantasms. That's not a thing. In this, it's like, whatever. Ooh, very nice. Clear any quest in the Fuyuki Church. Huh. Hey, we got that one. Are we just gonna move on and... Let's see here. We got a tentacle. Oh, there it is. I was like, why is that there? Oh. Oh, is Fuyuki Church just a... It's just a grinding area for now? Okay, makes sense. Good. Okay, so we got... this one. Good. Oh, and it's scrolling down and unlocking. Okay, we'll get that soon enough. And otherwise, in progress. That's what I want. Defeat more Hassans, defeat more of them. Defeat more of them, clear it. Clear 10, clear 5. Almost got that one. March 2,000 seals. How much do we have? Okay, we don't have enough. Good, that's fine though. It's crazy that he's the guy here. Unlocks after completing mission 33? 33, huh? Defeat 50 Sea Fiend enemies. Oh boy, okay, well. Grinding a go-go, baby. Wait, can I not? Does this have archers? No. Do I have to go back to, I guess here. Oh yeah, I could do this one over and over. Alright, grinding time.